Hello, my name is Alexander Morari and I'm the founder of ITKeyMedia. You've tuned into our podcast about Central and Eastern European startups that are just in pre-seed or pre-series A stage. We want to support such companies in their quest for first business successes, quest for investors, clients, or all combined. Today's guest is Marcin Worecki, the founder of a Polish company called InnerWeb. InnerWeb is at the front line of Industry 4.0 movement, you could say, or the fourth industrial revolution. And the company has an ambition to become a must-have installation or infrastructure element of every smart factory of the near future.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, Marcin. Great. First round, the solution, the product. In a nutshell, imagine this is a Wikipedia article about the solution that you created. How would you define it?
What we are doing, two things. Geolocation of people, of objects, of equipment, and electronic e-work permit, electronic work permission for work for external companies and also internal maintenance and managers that are located inside factory. What does it mean? Why this changed the work organization? Because today we are living in the factory that every day is a phone calling to everyone. This is our today how we are communicating each other. So when I want to do something, I need to call you, you are stopping your, what are you doing now? Then you talk with me. But we can only talk together, only we both of us in one moment. What to do if we want to communicate with many people in the same moment? So how to do it? How to send information to multiple people without stopping their job? So they don't need to grab the phone and answer your call. They only see that their information and the vibration on a wrist send you information about the external company that just entered the factory and are starting the work in this line, in this machine, in this particular place inside the factory. So this is the future. So we are trying to communicate, but not calling. If I want to contact with you, I just take a phone and check where are you located now, and I just pass a few meters and go to you and talk with you face to face. That's the future.
So, okay, you mentioned, Marcin, two dimensions, I understand. RTLS, real-time locating system or tracking system, I understand, and also e-work permit. Why real-time locating or tracking system is important for your potential clients, which are what? Manufacturing facility mostly, right? I understand.
Current trends,
so first, yes.
Current trends are to take your work safety and safety environment in industry is first most important thing in these days around the world and around the facilities in Europe and also in whole world. So when we have a geolocation system of people and we know where they are, so we can help to make the safety standards of work higher, because in evacuation everyone wants to know where everyone people is located inside, where if they leave the building or not. You want to be signaled by notification if you enter the specific area that are dangerous. Maybe some companies are working on heights. Maybe someone is working with the fire. Maybe forklift is coming and will be near you. So you need to be messaged about it, notified. So today you are unable to do that. But if you know the position of people, you can manipulate the programs, the systems, and alarm everyone, inform what is going on inside in real time.
Yeah, okay, Marcin, so emergency situation, great, next.
Yes, emergency situation. If you want to calculate how long your team A or team B is working and changing the equipment inside machine, so you need to calculate how this team is better than another, you can use the same system. You know that the team A is doing this in 3 hours and 35 minutes. They need 3 people, and team B in the night probably are doing this completely different in other way. So you can check what is going on, why, and you can optimize. You can find the better solution.
So emergency, labor effectiveness, or performance indicator, so to say. Okay, interesting. What else?
From the safety perspective, for example, if you are in health and safety department inside the factory, you want to know what is the risk of every employee inside the factory. If you have a geolocation of the person and you have a mapped what risks are located in some areas, you have a person who is exposed for a risk for a period of time. So you can automatically create the risk per
like working rules, right? Rules of how to behave and how to act, how to navigate an area. Okay. Technically, how do you make it happen to realize all those functions?
Easy. Very easy, very cheap, and very fast. Look at that. This is iBeacon.
Yeah.
This small box is a Bluetooth technology.
Yeah.
It's the same as this mouse in the computer. This is connected by a Bluetooth. This is sending also a Bluetooth, but Bluetooth low energy, so it takes 100 less energy than my mouse. This can work for 4 years without changing the batteries inside. And our job when we start make an installation inside industrial plant is to locate these small pieces of boxes around the entire facility, around the plant, and make a virtual, we say it's virtual map of the plant. When we point where are the iBeacons located and where are the coordinates of these boxes. It is very important for our algorithm, our software, we know where we are, because it is working. It is easy to explain is to imagine this is a lighthouse, like lighthouse with the ships on the sea. This is a lighthouse. This is sending a signal, only sending the signal, and this is the ship. So you are a ship. When you have a map and you have signals from this and other boxes, you know where you are in the area. You know where you are in the plant.
So to make it easier to somebody who is not aware of iBeacons yet, let's say, so there is a very intense and dense map of iBeacons in a facility, and your phone acts as basically the system is the same as your phone going from a mast to another mast in a city, but just in a more dense situation. And then by using triangulation and other, I understand, magical tricks, how exactly can you say where a person is? How exactly
a person or equipment and other.
What's the precision of geolocating?
In this moment, it's about 2-3 meters. In industry environment, it's enough. It's more than there are some technologies like ultra-wideband, which is older, and it is much precise, 10 times better precise. But we think that the price is not worth it, because in industrial environment, 2 or 3 meters precision is enough.
Okay, interesting. So as far as the iBeacons themselves, there are now lots of producers of iBeacons.
Yes.
Are you using these? Yeah, from the market is ready-made.
Yes, this is some from the market, but it is changed the build and it is more likely good for the industry environment, oil proof and stuff like that, ATEX possibilities. So we choose the producer that is able to make these boxes better to use in industrial environment.
Ah, okay. Like industry 4.0 proof iBeacons, right? So to say. So there are many,
for example, yes,
many beacon producers. We know, of course, Estimode, Contactio, we know Sensorberg, Gleamworm, yes. Jello, and all this stuff. Can you disclose who you are buying from?
Yes, from our China partners from Skylab. This is the producer we are using, cool. But we also have a connection with other producers, also connected here located here in Poland, because with this last COVID situation, we was unable to make a supply, but yeah. This is already not a problem at the moment. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we have some. The producer is not a clue. That the clue is our software and technical department that is trying to quickly service this system.
Yeah. And how advanced are you now with the product on the market? Have you sold already installation on a facility in Poland or elsewhere by now?
At the moment, we have installed free installation in our partners. Yep. Those partners are all not yet paying us for this because we needed those plants to be able to grow, to make
pilots,
like tests,
say, right?
to pilot, and we have a. We know that the system is very good working, and we are finishing the software to be able to sell it. But already since a few months, we are already offering this to local partners, local industrial plants.
So Marcin, you mentioned you have started 3 pilot projects, I understand, in Poland. Can you tell me what industries your pilot partners come from?
We started with automotive company and also the plastics, and again automotive. This industrial plants are extremely likely to use installation like InnerWeb because there is much movement inside. There are a lot of companies that working inside, helping them out, and there is a need of controlling these people and see what they are doing, how long they are working. That is. In the beginning, we are focusing on external companies and the managers inside. So the people who is using this system to open e-work permits, to use it to find something. Not every workers inside plant needed it.
Yeah.
So the rest people who can only have, for example, active card. This is how active card of InnerWeb looks like. Very thin, a little bigger than this RFID card. We know everyone. Yeah. So this is a little bigger, and this is the same as a phone. It is receiving signals from our beacon and send it to our server. So this is something we can give to the worker inside the plant.
Okay, clear. So you wanted to mention something about a pre-fire protection system.
Yes.
And this patent and more also focus on this uniqueness on the global scale. So,
yes, exactly. This, for example, is a paper sheet that is from FM Global company. It's an industrial company that is insurance the plants. And there is a need to use these sheets for internal maintenance or external companies every time they need to make some hot works. And the place needs to be checked by someone who is well experienced and know and is a safety manager, for example, and need to check the workplace, the equipment, and we need to, these people who is working need to be 100% of the time in this area where the fireworks are done.
Yeah.
I was working inside those factory for more than 10 years, installing machines and line of production lines in factories in Europe and in Poland also. I have been a witness of few situations in my career when we were in the place where the hot works were done, and the fire occurs because of the spark that was inside the machine. There was an oil, a paper, and if the people wasn't in the place in this moment, and we see that this fire is or smell this, there will be no one who will be able to use fire extinguisher. So it's very important for the people, for the team to be all the time, even if they are going to the bathroom or they have a break and they go for a breakfast, there is always need to be at least one person who is fire watching the place.
Yeah, okay. So that's
now, and today in this we are doing this in a paper, and who is watching about it? Who is checking this?
Okay.
There is none who is checking. It's only on a paper. The company takes the responsibility for this place. And now in InnerWeb, the responsibility for the system is also in the in this company who is working. But InnerWeb will send notification if the team will go out of this place. So we have a system that is instantly all the time checking if the people are in the location of workplace. After this is over, the place is safe, the system is archive this work, and the team can go home.
So it's a very regulated, highly regulated environment, I understand, and you want to digitize or disrupt the whole procedure of managing the whole situation.
We are currently at war. We are in a state of war currently with a bureaucracy in industrial plants around the world.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Marcin, let's move on to round two, competitive landscape.
Okay.
Who are your main competitors that you respect and try to catch on with, if there is any?
I would say we don't have competitive directly. We have companies that are focused on, for example, only geolocation of people. They are using mostly ultra-wideband technology, and all they can give you today, the system with also some electronics devices that will tell you who is where or where are your forklifts going around your plant. This is only what they can give you from this system. There are also companies that is, like I said before, giving you electronic permission for work, that you need to, on a computer, write this instead of paper, and they only give you this. There is no geolocation in that. So we are the first company who compare the geolocation system and electronic and also the risk management that is affecting the people, so that we know how much time every worker is exposed on the type of risks inside the plant.
So let's move on to round three, companies' ups and downs. What is the biggest success by now?
We are talking about ups and downs. So we are a company that it's not standing on 2 feet already. Very good. We are keep using our funds that we have for R&D project, this InnerWeb, and we still are looking for clients who will cover our expenses in the future.
Okay, Marcin, thanks. Let's move on to next round, round 4.
Okay.
The company. Tell me a little bit about the founding team. How many founders you are today?
We have found our company with 2 people. It was me and co-founder Piotr. He is our CTO, so he's most likely connected with all this programmer side. So he's responsible for the program and for the software that we are creating. And I am focused on installation of this marketing and representation of our company, of the idea of So the 2 people we have found this company.
Okay.
Yes, we have used some methods of creating company. It was the local agency of development here in Bielsko, and we start to InnerWeb was founded by also this company who helps founders like people with ideas like we to create a company and move on.
Yeah. So apart from 2 founders, how many people are in the team right now actively involved?
Well,
or let's say full-time. Full-time people.
Oh, full-time people is accumulating 7 people.
Marcin, let's move on to a final round, round 5. We call this formula F3, funding for the future. What's the funding history of the company by now? And then tell me right away about your plans for the next investment round, okay? So I understand by now you've invested into the company around 300,000 euros. And what's your investment target for the next investment round?
The next round will be 250,000 euro.
Yes.
This cost, this financing will cover our development plan for next year.
For the whole year, okay, interesting.
Yes.
And what are the methods of investment you are open to? Venture capital funds, or
we have
notes?
We have found funds from venture capital, which is using a bridge alpha method.
Okay.
It's connected with our national center of R&D. So they invest only a little amount of cash, and they are responsible to see how we are developing. So they will be our active investors.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. And so you mentioned, let's finalize on these IPO plans of yours, right? So you mentioned somewhere that you plan
3 years from now,
to go public.
2023. Yes.
Yeah, to go public within a couple of years in 2023. That's your plan. Do you have an idea how much the company could be valued at pre-IPO?
I know that our company now is worth more than 5 million euro.
Marcin, congratulations with the success so far, and wish you success with the pilots, and of course, ring that bell at a stock exchange of your choice within a couple of years.
I hope you will take some shares of InnerWeb also.
Yes,
as soon as we will be there.
Yes, I will keep this in mind. Thanks a lot, Marcin. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you, Alex. Bye.
So a quick wrap up here. InnerWeb, everybody, and Marcin Worecki, the CEO and co-founder of the company. The company is the front runner of Industry 4.0 revolution. We wish you all the best of luck. And who knows, just as Marcin recommended, maybe I will buy some shares on the IPO event in 2023 or around that time. All the best to them. Thank you very much for watching. That's it for today. Hope to see you next time. All the best. Bye-bye.